Okay, I'm so honored and privileged to moderate today's section. I want to thank the 1 million teachers and the community and our director, Madam Fatima, for giving me such a privilege. I also want to welcome everyone that is already on call from wherever you're joining from. You are all welcome. Today we have our one of us, an enthusiastic black belt in the name Ambassador Prince Patrick. He is the one that is going to take us on professional etiquette for virtual meetings, maintaining professionalism in online meetings. Before we go on, let me just give a brief of his profile. Ambassador Prince Patrick is dedicated to inspiring and supporting educators by promoting the meaningful use of technology, mentorship, and advocacy, working to close the gap between innovation and education, and to foster a more inclusive and hopeful future for all. He is a founder and CEO of Prince Bites Innovations. He has been honored and awarded as Global Ambassador of 1 million teachers. He is also a Global Ambassador for a Walk Through Education and Nigeria Ambassador, My Body is My Body. He has certifications on artificial intelligence, cyber security, emotional intelligence. He's a mentor, trainer, and supportive counselor, an advocate for education and ethical technology use. He is playing contributory role in promoting accessible edtech and digital transformation, supporting teachers' growth through capacity building initiatives, providing guidance in professional development and coaching, raising awareness on responsible AI and digital safety. He also engages audience as a speaker on educational matters, just as he will do today, AI and emotional well-being. He actively contributes to local and global education projects. In fact, I cannot exhaust everything about him. Every one of us know him too well. And I want to add also my own, that is someone that does not hold back knowledge. As soon as he acquires knowledge, he shares it to every one of us. So that is one good thing, the best thing I just cherish about him. So fellow colleagues, the list is long because of his dedication and commitment. Today, please join me with your favorite emojis as we welcome him to today's section. Please let us welcome him with our favorite emojis. Prince Patrick, the floor is yours. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. In fact, sometimes whenever they are reading this thing about me, I wonder whether it's me or my twin brother. But I'm really humble and thank you for all this. Well, today I won't waste much time. We'll just dive straight into what we have today, and we are looking at the topic professional etiquette for virtual meets. Professional etiquettes for virtual meets. Now, before I start off, I would love us to answer this question in the chat box. Please, if you are not sleeping or you're here in the program, please, everybody, just give me a thumbs up. If you know you are awake and ready for this, I want to see a thumbs up from everybody. I can see the names of the people showing the thumbs up. So if I don't see your own thumbs up, I'll take down your name as absent from class. Very good. Thank you so much. So let's drop our comments on the chat box. Think about your last virtual meeting. If it had a movie title, what would it be? Drop it in one word or in the phrase phrase in one word or phrase in the chat. I know my last virtual meeting was the HP Math meeting, and I will tag that Fast and Furious. Miss Halima said bed box. Okay, that's good. I laugh at that. Yes, which movie title will you call the last virtual meeting you had? I believe some of us will watch movies. Of course, you won't tell me that, oh, you don't know. Are we here? Let's answer. I want to see answers rolling in. Oh, mixed house. Okay, Asian mixed house. Okay. Wow. Okay, I like that. Mixed house. That means the meeting for you. Okay, blown away. Okay, thank you, Mariam. I see that. Self-hurting. Wow, really? Wow. Okay, mine was yesterday, all in one. Okay, thank you so much. Wow, I love the comments. Thank you so much for that lovely comments. All right, I will go forward to now. We are looking at professional etiquettes for virtual meets. Professional etiquettes for virtual meets. Now, this is something that we should know, that in every meeting in today's world, we should know that everything we do boils down to our presence online. How you show up online will say much about who you are. People can easily interpret your attitude, your behavior, even your character from how you present yourself online. So it is need for us to present the right personality, to present the right attitude, to present the right characteristic. So every statement you make, every gesture, every emoji you use, it shows who you really are. So in this session, we are going to be seeing what are the professional things, what are the things, both speakers. If you are coming as a speaker, what are the professional etiquettes you should follow? If you are a participant, what are the professional etiquettes you should follow to maintain professionalism? So we move on to say, why does virtual etiquette matter? Why does it matter? Number one is respect. It is respect. When it matters, so that it shows people you value their time and presence. When you maintain virtual etiquette, you give respect, you show respect to people's time, and you show respect to their presence, being a presenter or you as a participant. Then also virtual etiquette, why it matters or the importance, it shows professionalism. It shows that, yes, you are someone that is serious, someone that has that good integrity, that mindset that people can really, really see you as somebody that knows what he or she is there for. You are not just somebody that behaves anyhow. Then it's also important because it helps for productivity. It makes the meeting go smoothly, go fast, go the way it wants to be, so that at the end, people can really learn. Then also, number four, it builds trust. You find out that when you are in a meeting and the meeting is going very well, you find out that yes, you will want to join the next one. But of course, if it's a rowdy meeting, I tell you, you will not even like to join later. So trust is built. Then lastly, it gives you a professional reputation. People tend to see, whenever you put yourself out there, people can really look at you and say, no, this person is somebody I can follow, because your personal and professional life, you are selling yourself out there. So as we move on, let's see the two sides of professional etiquette. We have the speaker side, who are the presenters, and we have the participants, who are the attendees. The speakers are the people that lead the sessions. They are the ones that give the presentations. They are the ones that try to deliver their content just the way I am doing. So the success of every meeting depends on these two people, either the speaker or the presenter, the speaker or the participant. The participants are those people that are listening. They are listening, they are respecting the process, they are supporting the flow of what they are hearing, and they are trying to take notes, to adjust or adapt to certain things they will hear. Mind you, let me be very clear to you that it's in every presentation, it is not everything that you hear that might make meaning to you, but one thing that you hear might add value to you. But it's only when you have a professional virtual etiquette that you can easily grab what is meant for you. But if you're not carrying a good etiquette, you will not be able to capture what is necessary for you. And at the end of the day, you will still remain where you are, and people are moving forward. So as a speaker, there are things you need to do. There are things you need to always keep in flow. Please, if you are listening to me, if you are still with me, I want us to give me a thumbs up. If you are still in this class, in this session, give me a thumbs up. I want to see us. I'm seeing the thumbs up coming up. If you don't give me a thumbs up, like I told you, I'm taking down names. Officially here, I'm taking down names. We have 31 participants, and I'm looking at the names as they are coming forth. Okay, thank you so much. That's good. At least I have students that are well awake. Very nice. Let's move on. Now, this is a question for us. Now, which of these happens to you the most in virtual meetings? We have number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. There are 5 things outlined here. Let us see which one happens to you mostly when you are in virtual meets. Is it finding it hard to stay focused the whole time? Is it wanting to speak but forgetting to unmute yourself? Is it forgetting to mute and talking in the background? You just leave your mic on and you are there talking in the background. People are making noise. You are gisting at the background, not knowing that your mic is on. Or you're raising your hand by mistake before the meeting ends. That's where some people, you just see hands raised, but you don't know. When you ask, okay, ask your question, they are quiet. Or your camera is still on while you are busy doing something. Okay, Elizabeth says number 1. Oh, wow. You will need to work on that for you. Number 3, somebody, okay. Okay, yes, I'm seeing just tell us your number. If it's multiple numbers, you can tell us. If it's only one, tell us. Let's see, we are all guilty of one of these things in one way or the other. Not just you listening, but also me as a presenter. I've also been guilty of it. But via learning, we can make a change. Via learning, we can tend to bring up ourselves to a level that, yes, people begin to respect. Yes, Shamsuddin, 1. I believe I have 32 people on this call, and I'm seeing only 4 people. Oh, yes. Fatima, number 2. I'm seeing many people saying number 2. That means you better watch the button on your, anytime before you speak, you better watch the button. Okay, let's move on. Now, we are going to be looking at the speakers. The speakers first. And there are three aspects we are going to be looking at in the speakers. So the first aspect is preparation. Every speaker, before you present, make sure you come early to the meeting to test. One, you test your microphone, you test your camera, and you test your slides. If it needs be, run a mock-up. Ask somebody to run a mock-up of your presentation with you. Sometimes I run mock-ups with myself. I have like multiple accounts. So I make sure I now test open Meet with one account, then add myself with another account, then try to test my slide, try to test my mics, try to test my camera and lighting, everything, to see that everything is okay. That is what stands you out. Not coming to meeting and you're finding to fidget and your slides are not rolling the way you want, or your mic it's muted or it's low. No, those things don't show professionalism as a speaker. Number two, you should choose a quiet environment with good light. Choose a quiet environment. Most of the time, sometimes we find out that some speakers, you'll be speaking and people are disturbing at the back. People busy talking at the back. People are busy walking behind you. It's not ideal. That's not proper. If you're making a presentation, you need the background to be a background that people, it will not distract so much. Like if you see my background, I chose a bookshelf, but it's not going to be distracted because it's not moving. I'm the only one moving up and down, and people will only focus on me. Have a background. If you want, you can have a blank background, or you can use the background from the Meet. Then another thing, dress neatly and appropriately. Don't come to meetings as if you are just talking to, no, you are not talking to anybody. You are talking to professionals. So you too, dress like a professional. If it means you putting on your 1 million t-shirt, fine. If you don't have it, dress smart. Another thing is organize your slides. Have a very good note of your slides. Make sure you keep, and lastly, keep backups ready for any technical issue. If there's any technical issue, make sure you have a backup. Like as I'm talking to you now, I know that, yes, if anything happens, I can just quickly shift into another mode. So you must be, these preparation modes must be respected by speakers if you want to show professionalism. The second thing is delivery. Delivery. Most speakers, these 5 things are important, but some speakers, we don't do it. Begin with warm greetings. Make sure you create a relaxed environment. Don't just dive into your presentation. Don't just dive into it. Make sure you've at least brought people to a place that, yes, they are relaxed and ready to hear you. Then also speak clearly, slowly, and avoid complex. Don't go and start using words that it is only dictionary that can understand you. Don't go and start using words that they will need to go and bring out encyclopedia to now say, please, all black belts, wait, let's check this word. I beg, use the normal English that even a child can understand. Number 3, stick to the agenda and respect time. Some of us, we overshoot time. The black belt session is 1 hour, but sometimes, we have gone beyond. We'll speak. Of course, we know that. Don't make yourself look like one professor. Everybody you're speaking to knows. Let me shock you. They know what you are speaking. It's not like what you are saying is new to them, but you are trying to bring out something in one aspect that they are not aware of. So you should not try to overshow. Number 4, look at the camera. Look at the camera. Don't, when you are presenting, you are now turning your face to the east or to the west. focus on the camera. You are practically taking people's attention, grabbing people's attention. Then the last one, engage through questions posed. Don't, please, presentations are not meant for you to run through your presentation is not a lecture. It is an interactive time. It is a forum for you to interact, ask questions, get feedbacks. Yes, it's proper that participants should ask questions at the end, but you as the speaker, you should be asking questions that people can respond to in the chat, or if you want them to unmute, you tell them. Not that you are talking till the end. At the end of the day, you'll find out that people will start going one by one. Please, if this class is alive, I want to see thumbs up. I want to see thumbs up. Oh yeah, wake up everybody. In fact, you say if your closest person, neighbor, is not waking up, please go to the chat box and tell the person to wake up. If that person close to you is sleeping, tell the person, go to the chat box and tell him, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I don't want to see any sleeping student. Thank you. Very well. Thank you so much. We are all here. Then the last aspect is handling challenge. Now, challenges are things that we cannot ever predict. They come. But when challenges come, number one, stay calm. Stay calm and try to see how you can talk to participants to keep them calm. Not that when challenges come, you're fidgeting. If you worry, your worry will transmit to them. And by the time it transmits to them, in fact, it demoralizes them. So please don't transfer your worry to them. Number two, have a backup plan. So that, such as sending your slides to somebody that can run it for you. If you know you cannot run it, send it to somebody that can run it for you, or you send it to somebody beforehand to keep it for you, so that if yours fails, the person takes over. And you tell the person, please let the slide be open, so that once anything happens, let the person take over. Then number three, politely manage interruptions. Not that when somebody is distracting the talk, please mute your mic. No. You can talk to them calmly. Please, can we mute our mics? Calm talk. Or you send a message on the chat. It's ideal. Not that you shout on anybody. We are not kids. Nobody is a kid here. Respect everyone's individuality and personality. Number four, adapt quickly when technology fails. If technology fails, try to adapt. If you know it fails, and you know that, yes, you have your notes, stick to your notes and continue the presentation. It mustn't be that the slide must always be there. Then respect all questions, even if answers come later. Respect every question. Now we move on to participants. Participants. If you are a participant and you are here in this program, you are here in this session, please go to the chat box. I am listening. Type I am listening. I am listening. I am listening. I am listening. If you are here in the chat box, if you are here in this session, sorry, not chat. If you are here in this session, go to the chat box. I am listening. Okay, I'm seeing it coming. I'm seeing only the same regular people coming. Oh, only these 7 regular people. Where are the rest? Okay. For the first time, I'm seeing somebody's name. Okay, yes. Now, very good. We are 35 here. I'm supposed to be seeing the I'm listening flowing like water. Or are we hungry? If you are not hungry, let me see you laugh. Let me see you smile. Let me see you laugh. Share a laughing emoji. If you are not hungry, let me see you. Okay. I'm seeing so many of us laugh. Wow, that's good. Well, wow, that's nice. That's nice. Very wonderful. Good. As we are all smiling, that means we are participating. Now, for participants, first impressions matter. For participants, it's advised that you join meetings at least 5 to 10 minutes before the meeting starts. Look, one of the things is that, look, when a meeting, you join any meeting and you are coming into the meeting, there is a pop-up sound. There is a pop-up sound. And sometimes, one thing you should know is that the speaker presenting sees that pop-up, sees the pop-up of who is coming, and the pop-up sound, it can be distracting to the speaker. So it's advisable you join on time. Even if you know that you are on transit or you are in somewhere busy, you can join in and mute. Then when you now get to a stable place, you can now continue. But joining early makes the meeting flow professionally so that all those pop-up sounds don't distract the speaker. Then most of us are guilty of this as participants. Use your real name, for God's sake. The other day, I was in a meeting where somebody was putting his name as C20 something, and they were trying to get who C20 something. Please, can you use your real name on your Google Meet? Don't go and be using nicknames, or what are you hiding? Is somebody going to use your name for anything? Use your real name so that you can be easily identified. Now, if we want to take a group photograph, and we now want to say, okay, the participants that attended this meeting, let us take their names from the group photograph, and you have a fake name or a nickname there, of course, we'll remove you from the list because you are using a fake name. You are not using a name that is proper. So use a real name. Use your real name. The next one, upload a professional display picture. Most of us don't have professional display picture. Some of us are display picture. In fact, if I'm looking at what we have here, some of us, I'm laughing at it. Display picture is that when you off your mic, permit me 1 minute. If you see, if I off my camera, you can see that the picture showing there is one that, of course, if anyone sees it, they will know that, oh man, this guy, in fact, is one big time person coming to talk to us. Use something professional, use something quality, use something very sharp. Of course, if you know you cannot get professional quality, go, and AI now can turn your pictures into professional quality. All you just need to do is go to your Google account, upload your picture there, and that is all. The next thing is keep your camera on if possible with proper lighting. If you know that as a participant, you have proper lighting in your place, you can keep your camera on. But it's advisable that as a participant, you keep your camera off because, one, it can be distracting to the presenter. Another thing is sit in a quiet, distraction-free environment so that when you want to ask questions or when you want to give feedback, there will be no noise. Then greet politely when the session begins or when it ends. Then during the meeting, keep your mic muted unless speaking. If you are not speaking, please keep your mic. And let me tell you this, many of us are guilty of it. You will hear, look, in every meeting, there is the presenter, there is the host, and there is the moderator in every meeting. Please, if the presenter asks, can you hear me? It is not for you to unmute your mic and answer, I can hear you. It is not it is the duty of the moderator to answer the presenter. You as a participant, you can go to the chat box and say, I can hear you. Not you unmute. If you unmute your mic to talk, this person unmutes to talk, this one unmutes to talk. Tell me, at the end of the day, everybody is talking. Who are we hearing? Am I making sense? If I'm making sense, please. If I'm making sense, please give me a thumbs up. If you know this is making sense, give me a thumbs up. I want to see a thumbs up. If you know this thing is making sense, give me a thumbs up. This is the fact. If you know that, look, when the presenter say, "Can you hear me?" Please, you as participants. In fact, as we say in Igbo, "Meshonu," or keep quiet, as we say in English, keep quiet. Don't talk. It is not your duty to answer. It is the moderator's duty to answer. Your own duty to answer. Go to the chat box and answer. Don't unmute and answer. Do your own unmuting in the chat box. Another thing is you can use emojis. You can use emojis and reactions to show that you are attentive and you are listening. It is ideal that when the session is going and something strikes you, you can use emojis to show that, yes, you are attentive. Then avoid interrupting. Avoid interrupting. If you know you have a question or something, raise your hand. Use the raise hand feature. Use the raise hand feature. But it's advisable that you use it towards the end of the. Write down your question. When you're listening to a presentation, write down your question and take note of it. Then when it's time for question and answer, ask. Number 4, take notes. Take notes. Many people don't do this. Most sessions, you see me, the reason why I can create summary of sessions is because I take notes. And I'm not just taking notes just because I want to create summary of the session to post for black belts. I'm taking notes because those notes, I keep it for myself. Then from the notes, I summarize what I want to post for the black belts and post. That is it. Take notes. Don't just, that is what you will just do. Somebody is speaking and you are, okay, yes. When it's time for sharing emojis, you will call, you share emoji. No, take notes. Take notes. Write something. Then avoid multitasking. Don't be in a meeting, be doing this and be doing that. Lastly, follow the host or the speaker's instruction. Make sure you follow their instruction. Please, if you are in this class, go to the chat box. Say, "I am here, I am here." If you are in this class, I want you to go to the chat box. "I am here, I am here, I am here." Oh, thank you, Akewumi. I want to say, yes, I am here. If you are not here, you better go and just leave and go and do. But if you know you are here and you are gaining something to stand out professionally, I want to see you saying, "I am here." Wow, that's good. That's good. Oh, I am clapping for all of you myself. I am clapping. Well done. Well done, everyone. Then we move on to the last aspect of participant. That's the engagement and respect. Ask questions that connect to the topic. Ask questions that connect to the topic. Don't ask questions that might digress from the topic, because everyone is here to learn. Ask questions that are related to the topic. Number 2, share ideas briefly and politely. Not that when they give you the platform to share idea, you will become presenter part 2. You know now, seasonal things, we have episode 1, episode 2. So when all those seasons finish, then we will now have season 2. So when season 1, the speaker has finished season 1 and they give you room to talk, you will now become season 2 of the session. Speak politely and briefly. Briefly. Share your ideas short and sharp. Except when you are asked to now expand, then you do that. Then avoid unnecessary side talks or jokes when you're talking. Avoid. Yes, you can use it. It's not compulsory that you must totally avoid it. You can use it, but not always. Not always. Listen patiently and respect diverse views. When somebody is talking or when somebody makes a comment, don't try to attack. Rather, comment. When you attack, you are only doing something wrong. Oh, I'm seeing some people on in their camera, and very good. That's to show that some of us did not even, some of them on their camera and they are doing the wrong thing. I've already caught some people. Some of us put our camera on and we are doing the wrong thing. I'm not going to call names, but the people know themselves. I'm seeing some people's camera on, and yet nobody is showing. I'm just seeing blank wall. I'm seeing another camera on, and the whole place totally dark. You can see. That's to tell you, it's ideal for us to listen and apply, listen and apply. Then show appreciation for speakers or your peers. When your speaker finish, go to the chat box. You can write some things to show appreciation, or you can use the chat. You can use the emojis. The next one is add value by encouraging others, not distracting them. Then now, common mistakes to avoid. Common mistakes. Speakers, please, most speakers don't read word for word your slides, and make sure you don't exceed your time limit. Make sure you don't speak too fast. Those things, speakers, please take note of them. Not that you have a slide and you are reading everything word for word, everything that the slide is saying, you are reading word for word. It's wrong. Your slide is just there to guide the participants to follow. You are picking points and making use of those points. Somebody is distracting. Please, your camera is on. The person knows, and you're moving with your camera is distracting. Then participants, please, participants, like we have said, please know how to talk over others. Don't lose focus. Don't appear distracted. Leaving your camera on or off. Know when to leave it on. Know when to leave it off. Please. Then universal mistake. Eating or drinking noisily during meetings. You are in a meeting and you are there drinking in a noisy harbor. No. Forgetting to mute when you are not speaking. Or sitting in a very casual or area. I've been in one of our black belt sessions where somebody was lying down and had his camera. It's very improper. What kind of professionality are you showing? You had your camera on and you're lying down while the meet is going on. How do people look at you? Those are some things you should avoid. There are certain things we should just, our mind should tell us which. But if our mind does, we are telling you here now, avoid those things. Then let's move on. Now, everyone has done, you have forgot, there are some things you have forgot to do in virtual meets. So what is one of these things that happens to you most when you are in virtual meets? We have asked that question before, but from all these things that I've said, what is that one thing that you mostly forget? Let's be honest with ourselves. Type it in the chat box. Nobody is criticizing you. Nobody is going to crucify you. Just you are only here expressing yourself. You're only here trying to show that yes, you are learning to grow. So if you have something that you have been so much forgetful to in doing while in a meet like this or in a session, you can share with us on the chat box. Yes. No one yet has shared anything. Are we still here? If you are still here in this session, please give me a thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up. If you are still here in this session, give me a thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, I said forgetting to mute myself. Okay, multitasking, forgetting to mute. Yeah, most people forget to mute. That's one thing. Most people forget to mute their mics. That thing is a big challenge. Getting bored when the speaker is not well heard. That's very good. That's why, as a speaker, you need to test your mic. getting late. Oh, so sorry about that. I know circumstances can make us come late. Oh, multitasking. Yes. Please, before sessions, try to avoid multitasking and all that. Then let's move. Now, these are some things that professional things that will make you stand out. Use plain or branded backgrounds. Like the background I'm using is a branded background. If you are not using the branded background, use a plain background. Then sit upright and maintain a warm or calm expression. Then you can use headsets, these earbuds, or you can use headphone for better audio quality. Those headphones with mic, you can use it. It gives better audio quality. But if your system or if your phone has good audio, of course, it will push out. Then use words like please, thank you, very well, end with gratitude and a positive remark. When you do this, you will find out that you stand out very well. You stand out perfectly. You stand out professionally. So let's ensure that we do that. Then as black belts, what is our standard? Always represent 1 million teachers with dignity and pride. You can see that most black belts, some black belts, only few. How do they represent 1 million teachers? Now, if you look at my slides, you will notice that it's branded beneath with the 1 million teachers icon and color. You can, that is to show people that yes, you are proud to be a 1 million teacher. This is your brand. So always represent 1 million teacher with your brand. If you are not representing with your dressing, represent with how your slide looks. Then arrive early and be fully prepared. Speak with calmness. Black belts, we are not mad people. We talk with calmness. Encourage and support fellow participants. Then leave every meeting with a reputation of respect and inspiration. If the meeting has ended, make sure you leave the meeting with respect. Then now we have talked about this. So which habits would you want to improve on? Which habit would you now want to stop? There is that habit that you have said that like multitasking. How do you want to improve on it? Now, will you be somebody that will try to be remaining attentive? Will you be somebody that will always try to see how to mute his mic? If that is you, please, you can share in the chat box while I conclude. Now, professionalism is not in the suit you wear, but in the respect you show. It is not in the suit you wear, but in the respect you show. So every meeting, you need to raise the standard. You need to raise your standard. You need to show forth. You need to show up and show well. Because if you don't show well, show yourself well when you're presenting, sorry, people might misread you. People might not get to accept you for what you are. Wow, somebody said you'll be coming early to meetings. That's good. Well done. I hope you can keep it up. So for us to maintain professionalism, please, when we are in meetings, if we can abide with these simple rules, these simple points that I've outlined, you will see that every meeting will go smoothly, wonderfully well, and perfectly. So on that note, I want to say thank you to everyone for listening to me, and I really appreciate you for giving me the audience to share with you the little I know from what I have learned. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Wow, I'm feeling in love. I'm feeling in love with the emojis coming. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Well, our moderator reached out to me that she's unavoidably having something to do. So I'll be standing in for her to take questions. If you have any question, please do well to raise your hand. I believe from what we have had, we'll start following the proper etiquette of meets and do well. So if you have a question to ask, please go ahead. Any question? Any question? Wow, it seems like everybody, the house is quiet. Because I said everybody should be quiet. Is that why the house is quiet? Please talk. Oh, if you want to talk, please ask your question. I said the house should be quiet. The whole place now is now muted. Well, it's nice to see that we are professionally on point today. We'll watch out whether next week we can keep that professionalism. I hope our students will not brainwash the professionalism out of us by next week. Oh, thank you so much, everyone. Your comments means a lot. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your comments. Thank you so much. No question. Is there no question? No question in this session? If you have a question, okay, if you don't have a question, if you have a comment, or you have something to add, if you have something to add, you can, okay, I see a hand raised. Sunday Richard, you can unmute yourself and go ahead. Sunday Richard.
Thank you, Ambassador Prisa. Thanks for
You're welcome.
the great for inciting us. I just want to ask this. You know, about the last point you spoke about representing, showing us as a woman teacher ambassador, as a black belter. So how do we I've put the question on the chat. How can we create the background in meetings so that is what I wish to know.
Okay. If most of us that are mentors, if you are a mentor or mentee, or you are a black belt, please, before I answer that question, from henceforth, now there is a form that has been shared on the chat. It's a new form. It's a new procedure we are going to be taking now. Please, if you're on this call, please do well. Ensure you fill the attendance form. Ensure you fill it. Ensure you fill the attendance form. Now, for Sunday, that question is that you can do it in PowerPoint. It's all about you just pick the logo, you go to where you get insert, then choose the picture, then all you need to do is resize it to what you want and put it there. Then you can use shapes to create that long box and now put it there. Then put the color, fill the box with the color that is relevant to that. But if you don't want to, you can also edit your slides using Canva. So that is the process of branding your slides. For those of you that are mentors, if you come to HP meetings, you always see that no matter who is presenting, the HP people always have their slides branded. They always have their slides branded. How much more we should also show forth our brand, so that when they are sharing it out there, you can now show that, yes, I'm a proud 1 million teacher, or I'm a proud black belt. I hope, Sunday, that answers your question. Mr. Sunday, I hope that answers your question. Okay, so Sunday. Okay, if you have any other question, we have some few minutes before the end of the session. If you have any question or any comments, okay, thank you, Sunday. All right. If you have any question or any comments, okay, Elijah Ikujebi. Elijah, go ahead, Elijah.
Yes, good
Elijah,
evening. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Ma. Good evening, everybody.
good evening.
I just want to thank you for your teaching, advice. First of all, let me apologize for coming on board a little bit behind schedule because I was on transit. Just a little comment. I wish to just thank 1 million teachers through the initiator, because initially when this 1 million teachers started, I can remember that is the platform I had to lodge into online knowledge. So it actually play foundation role. So it has given me an edge into what I call labor market. So through these Google Meets, I can boldly beat my chest and thank God that I teach online. So at that time, I used to be carried along with Mentor Morgan. So I want to thank 1 million teachers anyway for the knowledge gain. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Wow, wonderful. Thank you. 1 million teacher has really impacted a lot of people. So many of us have been transformed. And I believe the more we attend this kind of sessions, we get more transformed and more imparted with new knowledge. So let's do well to always attend the sessions. Yes, any more comments? Like I said, the link to the attendance form is on the chat. And somebody said it's not accessible. It's very accessible. The link is very accessible. As I'm talking to you here, it's open on my system here. So it's very accessible. Just click on the link and it will open up, or you can copy the link and paste on a browser and open it. So any more comments? Any more comments? Thank you, Miss Elizabeth. Thank you so much. I appreciate. So I believe that as participants in Black Belt sessions, we'll get to respect every session that we are in now from henceforth, so that we can get the best out of that session, so that we'll not create commotion and chaos and end up, because every session is recorded. So we want the recording to be clear when it goes out on YouTube. So in as much as we want to exhibit professionalism, we should make sure on our own we keep to the ethics of virtual professionalism. So on that vein, I want to say thank you to everyone. Since there is no question and no comment, I want to say thank you to everyone for attending, and we hope to see you in our next session come next Thursday. Let's remember that next Thursday we'll be having the convener of the Let There Be Teachers event, Mr. Oluwaseyi Anifowose, who will be coming to give us some reflections over the event and certain things. I know a lot of us might have questions from the event, so he will be here to at least answer some questions and give us insight into the whole event. So on that note, I want to say thank you to everyone, and Have a lovely, lovely evening, night, afternoon, depending on where you joined from. Thank you, and bye, everyone.